Yeah. We forgot to switch the loop off. My bad, guys. Right. Big up, everybody. Apologies for the lateness. And also, again, welcome to Carefree Lewis G, where we are chronically late. But big up, everybody. We're back for another episode of Shameless FC. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. You guys already know what to do on your way and hit the like button. Subscribe, not just to me, but to the rest of the panelists if you guys haven't done so already. Follow everybody on their Twitters. Link is also down in the description below. And yeah, well, what a night of football. What a night of football. It's been very, very eventful. I ended up being locked into 3 matches at once. It's been a rarity for me. But yeah, it's nice. It's been nice to watch it without any like personal attachment to any of the football going on as well. But we're going to touch on everything, all the results, the weekend, the Champions League results as well. And yeah, big up everybody. Enjoy the show. Hit the like, subscribe. Shout out to Benga, Yusuf. Shout out to Couture. Shout out to Blue Net, Warrior, ACFC, Josh Rich. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. Big up, guys. And yeah, enjoy the show. Mikes, same old this weekend, but I hope you're good.
Yeah, man. Outside, as I say every week when I'm on here, outside of football, I'm all good, man. Outside of football, I'm all good. Always happy to be here. Never happy to watch my club. But everyone, big up the panel, big up the chat as always. Thank you for having me on again.
Big up. Flawless. Same shit, different season with this fixture, innit? But it's good to have you back on the show. Big up, bro. I hope everything's good.
I'm blessed. Big up for having me on the show as always. Shout out to the panelists as always. And yo, 1 week of Independence Day. You know what I'm saying? From Ten Hag being sacked. Let's go. Feel me? Over the moon and that. Love it.
You know what? Yeah, love solidarity it. In that.
Love it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm blessed. Like I said, big up the panel, big up the chat. Looking forward to the show as always.
Big up. To another guy going through managerial issues. Neil, how are you, bro? How's your weekend?
Tired. No point in wasting the energy on it, bro. This manager's just like, I don't know. He's just, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for that one. He's just not. He's fine. Not even fine. 4.5 out of 10, I think I said last time, and that's what I'm sticking with. So this is the tone. This is kind of how it is, bro. So
this is the tone of stage 5.
This is the 10 games in, and he's already given up after 60 minutes, which is crazy. He has to wait till people. I'll get onto it later. He's waiting for players to get sent off for him to come back into the game. It's hilarious, but we're here.
Oh my days!
Oh, I can't wait for the Leicester section, bro. Are you, man, as well? Again, hit the like, sub to Beyond the 90, sub to everybody's channels. Steve, my guy, shout out the barcodes, man. You lot did it. How's your weekend?
Actually pretty good. Besides Strasbourg losing to Saint-Etienne, actually pretty good sporting weekend. Yeah, very good. You know, you're welcome to everybody for Arsenal tears. Whenever they come to St. James's Park, I'm not gonna picture us to lose anymore. We like playing them. Because they're beta males out here. So you know what? We're a bunch of alphas. So shout out to Newcastle.
Shut up, Steve, bro. Don't say that.
What?
Don't. No, not what? Seriously. You can't say that.
Just say what?
What?
I say a lot of things, Neil. I this isn't the first time you've met me.
Yeah, but it's the first time I've heard that, and that needs to go.
No. You can miss out what he said and just add that to Steve in general. But hey, we carry on.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm pissed off.
Got that.
I'm just so happy that Amorim is leaving Sporting. I fucking hate that team so much, and I'm glad that they're gonna get picked apart in the summer. So, and the sporting director left as well. I can't fucking stand Sporting. These guys have been one of those.
Is he going United too?
In my life.
No,
it's Man City.
Oh, okay.
And yes, that's Madison. I voted. Yeah, so that is what it is too. But yeah, man, I'm all right. It was a great night of football for the most part. I'm sorry, Yan. I'm as pissed off as you are. But yeah.
Do you know what? I can't even be pissed off at that. It was just the craziest game I've seen.
Great game. Very
long time. Like, I think the scoreline doesn't tell the story. If you look at the scoreline, you would think it was a completely different game to how it went. it's a bit crazy.
I
Like
think you guys were good for periods of the first half, and then second half there was just dumb penalties that threw you away.
City were actually quite good in the first half. I don't know what it is at the moment. Haaland, I don't know what's happened to him, but they're not clinical. And a lot of City fans have been saying for the past couple of weeks, like, who is going to score these goals? Like, who's going to put the ball in the back of the net? Because basically, if Haaland is either marked out the game or he doesn't play well, who's going to score? Because it seems to be him or Vardiel at the moment. And you can't rely on Vardiel to score all our goals. Like, it's not sustainable. So a lot of City fans have been moaning about that anyway. But I thought actually the first half was good. I think we should have been 5-0 up, maybe 4-0. Like, it should have been so clear that when they scored that first goal, it should have been 4-1, not 1-1. And I mean, like, even the commentary, because I was like watching it on the TV, and they were like, yeah, this is easy for City. Basically, they're fully in control. And yeah, it was shocking. When we went 1-1, I actually was saying this is so typical of us that we should be 4-0 up, and now it's 1-1. And then that second half was probably one of the worst halves I've seen from City.
You got outplayed from minute 1 to 45.
It was. Do you know what it was? It was just.
It's like they got shook as well because like the penalties were dumb moves.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to blame Jamai. I'm not going to blame him. He's a child. Like,
better to go with the first name.
It's his first ever game. I'm not going to blame him.
You should talk about JPS.
Yeah,
I think Akanji should have helped him more than he did. But I'm not going to sit here and be like,
shut the.
I'm not going to be on here saying my.
Steve's gone. Steve's had enough. He's going to England. he's only getting the plane now.
He was at the game, bruv.
Sorry, that threw me off.
I can't really blame him. I think Akanji should have helped him. He got exposed, but he's young. It's not his fault. I think Vardiel, that penalty he gave away was shit. Nina, same thing. So, yeah, I think it's just terrible defending all around from City. The midfield were easily beaten. I think it was just it's almost like a game of two halves. The first half, City looked like they were going to win 5-6-0. The second half, it looked like we were going to lose 5-6-1. So it was one of them. If you look at the stats, it's actually crazy for that game because I think City had 20 shots, 6 on target, and Sporting had 9 shots, 6 on target. So, yeah, it could have literally been 6-6. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of them things. I think people are going a bit overboard both ways. City fans are like, Pep got it completely wrong. I don't think he coached for that result. He coached for like a 5-0 win in the first half. It just didn't happen.
I think people are looking beyond the game with City right now. It's because like it's 3 losses in a row now for you guys, and the wins before that weren't even necessarily convincing themselves. So now I think there's an overall panic within your fan base.
Oh yeah, they were panicking from the first loss. They were like, we're not winning anything. Like, to be honest, for me, Rodri is 2 players. I don't feel like he's 1 player. So we've lost 2 players in Rodri. And I think if we have De Bruyne fit, then we can kind of, even though he's a different position to Rodri, I think we can control the game a bit better. But because we've lost De Bruyne and, like, if any team in the league lost their 2 best players, they're struggling. So I don't think Ruben Diaz getting injured is helping either defensively. Because as much as people don't rate him, like, he's the reason why our defense has been quite good in the Champions League so far. So tonight was our first 4 goals we conceded in the Champions League. We haven't conceded any before tonight. So yeah, it was just a bit of a shit show. I'm not going to go over. I think people are going too far either way. Moaning about Amorim, masterclass. I don't think it was that either. It was a brilliant performance from the striker, and I think terrible defending from City.
I don't know. I think the answer's a bit in the middle. Maybe you guys shouldn't be panicking too much off this one game.
Yeah.
The same way, I was impressed. I was impressed with how they were set up defensively. I was impressed with how they hit you guys on the break.
They made
So I think-
adjustments.
Yeah, a
They
bit of
made
both.
Oh
adjustments.
yeah, they played well. They played well, and they, to be fair to them, like in the first half, they really did stay in the game, and that allowed them to go and do what they did in the second half. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think with City, like at this point in the season, we're never at our best. I think it's worse this season because of the injuries. Like, we have been hit heavily by injuries, and I'm not going to use that as an excuse because we have a team and they're there to win the game regardless of who's on the pitch. But at the same time, I think anyone would struggle in City's current situation. So we'll see how it goes. It's November. We're not doing well in the Champions League, but we're I think we're 7th. Obviously, by the end of tomorrow, we'll probably be 10th.
Let me check the table.
Bayern Munich, who are low in the league. You've got Real Madrid.
6th as it stands.
It's I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, we might have to play an extra game maybe, but yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world in that. The Carabao Cup, we literally do not have the players right now to stay in that competition. So even though I wanted to go through, I kind of felt against Spurs we probably wouldn't. And then the FA Cup, when does that start? Like soonish. So
January.
That's around January.
First week, second week in Jan.
yeah,
You
we're
shouldn't even
hoping
be
by
thinking
then.
too far ahead because your fixtures after the international break are a little bit rough.
Oh god, yeah.
Tottenham at home, Liverpool away, Forest at home. You guys don't like Palace away in general, and then you got United,
Forest aren't that
and
great.
then Villa. Oh fucking hell!
The fixtures that we have, we would struggle with in a normal season. The fact that we are now hit with so many injuries, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But I'm just hoping. I think as long as we're 10 points off the top going into next year, we're not any more than 10 points. We might be all right. But we have to
Feyenoord and Juventus will give you a ball game as well. I'll tell you that for free.
We have to. The thing is, we have to buy players in January. We have no choice. Like normally, we can get away with it. We're not going to get away with it this season. We're going to have to buy people. And if this dip in form causes us to do that, then it might be necessary. Because I think if we were scraping by,
Be prepared to get bent over by whatever team you're going for because they know you're going to be desperate.
oh, we always do anyway. Yeah, we always do. But yeah, I don't know.
think
Like,
so.
we'll have to see. These fixtures coming up, like we don't win at Liverpool. We never win away at Anfield, so that's a loss already. Feyenoord at home, we should be winning. Nottingham at Forest at home, we should be winning. Tottenham at Tottenham.
I wouldn't sleep on Forest still.
No, I won't.
No,
sleep
you
on
should be
them,
able to
but
deal
because
with
we're
them.
at home.
They're good,
in that
but
game.
they're overplaying.
Palace
Yeah.
away is another game we struggle in. Palace away, that's not easy.
Palace.
They're shit though.
Palace.
Yeah, man.
Villa away, that's not easy.
That's not even I beat them.
United at home. I
No,
mean,
we
it's not
didn't.
but we're beating United at home, regardless. I'm expecting Haaland to turn up for that one. And then what if we got Everton? We should be winning that. Leicester away just after Christmas. It's one of them.
Just say it, man.
you
It's
got
fine.
less.
3 points there.
Yeah, you got that.
Well,
Yeah.
we should be, I hope so. But yeah,
She's trying to wheel back the underdog gimmick.
Wish I had that level of confidence.
rough. I know that Forest beat Liverpool. I know that, but I
wonder if Leicester City will have the special one in charge by the time you play them. That'd be
You already
Special
do.
one.
Steve Cooper.
The special.
What, Mourinho back?
The special one.
How have you got these pictures? Just
Have you
saying?
seen?
Oh yeah, I got better though. Well, there's another one. I have another Mourinho
You
one.
just got to edit Steve
No, but
Cooper's
shout out to
face on top
Dennis
of
the
it.
Great. I said Carlo out. We got dunked on by Chelsea rejects. It's just an excuse for me to whip out the picture. But yeah, big up to you, Dennis the Great. And yeah,
but
Forza Milan. Forza
To
Milan.
win, they had to win because Milan. I'm sure Milan weren't doing well before.
Yeah, they weren't doing well at all, but they deserved the win.
They played outstanding.
They were
played
very, very
outstanding.
good. They were very. Renders in midfield.
Reinders is a phenomenal player.
Yeah, he played
Phenomenal.
very, very well. And Leao was on smoke too. Played well.
Leao was good. Pulisic had an assist as well. He done good. Yeah,
Even
Milan
Morata
were
scored.
great. Milan were
Damn.
fucking great tonight. Yeah,
So
Was
Madrid
there
did-
3-1 or
did
4-1
judge.
that game?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1, okay.
Flawless. You
Okay,
didn't watch
fair
the
enough.
Sporting Man City game.
Nope. I watched Real Madrid, AC Milan.
I had both of them on and the Liverpool game.
I
so
see
I was
Amarim
bouncing
and it was like,
between
you
all
and
I
three
Amarim
watch
watch.
screens.
multiple games at one time. I'm so like ADHD, bro. I can watch one thing at a time, and that is it.
Bro, I had 6.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
do it.
won't say I was locked into any of them. Like, I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool,
scan
cool.
rate.
Just focusing on
Scan rate,
everything.
like,
Between
scan
that
rate,
and checking the watch-alongs as well, because I was watching Hamza collapse on his stream. I've got Hussam on another stream telling me, yo, you might have to rely on me this season, blood. And I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm not thinking of no liver Chelsea bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Another one just rants cooking Pep and Man City. So yeah, I wasn't really locked into any. I was just trying to check up on what was happening.
I do got
Again-
bad
Huh?
news for people. So, oh, sorry, were you saying something? My bad.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say I do have bad news for people. Liverpool are gonna win one of the big boys this year.
Alright,
You're gonna
you
win
been
one of
putting
the
this out. Hey,
EPL
hey, hey,
and
yo, we're in November, fam. We don't need this.
You know what? When I
That game sucked, though.
I mean, if it's over Arsenal,
That's a
whatever.
real Ryan comment, bro.
We don't
No,
need none of this.
I'm not. No,
We're
no,
not even
no.
doing the
It's a
Liverpool
proper
section.
Ryan
Why?
I
No.
hate-
Yeah, we
I
hate them.
hate
Yo,
that
hey,
all-
keep it
I-
stepping.
yo,
Hey, Jan, tell us more about City's defeat at Sporting.
that-
What are we
that
doing here?
guy-
No, I'm
No,
tired of this guy, man. What is wrong with you, man? Steve, you don't need no Liverpool prop, man. You don't need no Liverpool prop. We don't need to be told. You know what I'm saying? We can see. We
So
all
you
got
actually
eyes.
think they got a chance to win the Champions League?
This guy, you know,
Not the
This
No, I
Champions League.
actually
Yeah.
think they have I think they have a slightly better chance in the league.
this fucking guy.
I mean, I wouldn't even think that's a crazy take right now.
Look,
I
I
did
don't
say
like-
at the start of the season, it's more likely to be Liverpool than Arsenal. That's what I said.
Arsenal are not.
Yeah.
Arsenal
Arsenal
are
are out.
not.
Arsenal are out of it.
I can't
Wow.
rule this out this
Their
early.
title
You
chance
put
is
that
dying
final
on
nail in
ground.
the coffin, blood.
The title chance
to
is dying in
fly.
St. Park. We've killed off a few of their title races, actually.
And we are very appreciative of
No, but
that.
listen, Rice left to win trophies. Rice left to win trophies, of course.
He
Like,
did.
he won a trophy at
He's
West Ham,
not
then he
gonna
left to
win
win
any-
more.
I forget. They saved Kai Havertz. They saved Kai
Yeah.
Havertz.
I'm still waiting on
Yeah,
that more
I-
money for Declan Rice. I'm still waiting on more money. They want to give
Oh,
us
neither
you
of us
could
are
use
getting
that-
our
you could use
bonuses.
that to get rid
Yeah.
of, your sangria spastic brother over there.
Oh, brother.
Said it before me, bruv.
There we are.
That's crazy.
Oh fuck. Oh, I was. Wait, Jan, are you still there? Because I was going to ask about the other defeat.
Yeah. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Trying to do something.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
no.
going on about
Just they're
Liverpool.
getting changed to some shit. This
I'm
is
just-
outrageous.
Yeah, go on,
You know what I'm
Steve.
saying?
I'm just trying to prepare y'all for when
We
Liverpool
don't,
do
we don't
win.
need no preparation. You know what I'm saying? We don't, none of
Steve,
this-
honestly, like,
We don't-
as long as it's not Arsenal,
we don't need
I'll
none of
sleep
this.
fine.
Well,
You always
but
puffing
what?
up.
I'm just trying to prepare you.
You don't- I
Liverpool
don't
ain't
need your
getting no
preparation.
support
You said
from
you
me. It
didn't
ain't
like
no
the
blue
first
brotherhood
game,
like Man
right?
City.
You
But
didn't
if it ends up being them over Arsenal, fuck it.
To be
Well,
honest,
Arsenal-
Arsenal are not in this. Arsenal are not in this convo no more.
What I will say is it is a bit early because I remember a few seasons ago we were like 8th at this time and everyone was going, oh, it's going to be whoever was top. And we ended up coming back. I'm not saying that we'll do it this year because I think without Rodri it is asking a lot. But I wouldn't rule us out until mathematically we can't win it.
Yeah.
No, but that's
Those
not
really
what I'm
upset.
in the.
The
That's what
system-
I'm not in the business of doing. Like, because mathematically, like, okay, yeah, then it's obvious. I'm just saying, this is what Slot does. People, he goes into his job the first year and he does something. He does some big boy stuff. So look, I hate to break it to y'all, but yeah, they're gonna get one of the big ones and a domestic and another domestic.
They already
This-
look like they're
too
up
early
for
to
it
tell.
now.
Playing outstanding.
If
They
you
really
keep
are.
playing this way and he's playing the same team game in game out, they're going to run themselves into the ground.
Yeah.
And we've
They've only
seen
made any
teams
changes.
do
Sure.
that before, and they will fall off. I'm not saying they're going to, but we've seen this so many times where a team has been played the same in, same out. Give it till February, give it till March, and then we're going to have to see. Because
Yeah,
How
how many times have we said, like, for example, people say Nottingham Forest. I've seen so many shit, even match of the day going, doing a Leicester. Just quiet down, just get till February, and then we can have a conversation. But everybody
Oh
wants
yeah, because I was gonna bring that up, bruv. I was gonna ask you
I've
about
got
that.
a meme. I've got a meme about this. 1 second. Yeah, but yeah, it's just
This one
it's just
could
everybody
Nottingham
jumps on, like,
Forest
I'm
do a
right,
Leicester?
let them enjoy. Let
Nah,
them
man.
enjoy their highlight. But it's let me see if I can find it. Let's tweet that out. But yeah,
Knowing that they're your rivals, like it's actually extra offensive.
this
Yeah,
is so.
crazy.
I responded to that with this. Where's it gone? Let me know when it's sharing.
Yeah. You're live. Not doing a Leicester.
I like that.
bro.
Hey, send me that. Hey, send me that, please. I beg.
Yeah. I literally put to that.
Send me
You
that.
mentioned to that tweet. Oh, somebody else could do Leicester. I was like, don't do it.
Yeah.
I can find it. I'll
That's
just send that over
Yeah.
to you.
That's
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
it's just
DM me
any
that.
kind
Use
of
that
thing
late-
is
use that
doing a
late, mate.
Leicester. And the thing is, it's kind of a
It's
cut.
only
You went
because
through
like
it
your
all,
win, loss, and draw record's the same, and it's like it's so stupid. You don't have any other context for the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Man City, like so many big players in it. And again, we were kind of lucky in the sense that every other big team dropped the ball that season, and we deserved to win the league. We finished the game by 10
Oh,
points.
yeah,
at
you
the
were
end of the
brilliant.
day. We were brilliant, but it's just for me. It's like
I
I'm getting just
reckon
tired.
yeah,
Oh, is this the year that extra? We had Brighton a few seasons ago. We had Watford a few seasons ago. Nottingham Forest now.
Every
I
year
mean, that's
there's
fine.
one,
You
yeah.
gotta
We've had Arsenal over the past 2 years as well. Let's not forget
Yeah,
them.
true. Yeah, I know.
Don't forget
Yeah.
promoted Wolves too.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah,
It's always new though, bro.
and that's fine, and that's fine. That's no problem.
I mean, do Forest have the ingredients to be a title contender? Well, okay. What did that
No.
Leicester team have? Leicester had one of the outstanding midfielders of the division and a winger and striker. If Wood can keep scoring like this, can he do what Vardy did? That's possible. I'm not saying it's likely or like nailed on.
I think so.
He can
It's
score.
more likely to be like an Aston Villa with their manager than
Yeah.
it would be a Nottingham
and
Forest.
that's still an
That's the thing, I
incredible
think
achievement.
It's not going to be any of the like City, Arsenal, Liverpool, the expected three. If it's not going to be any of them, it would be more likely to be a Villa. I'm not saying it is going to be, but I don't think Nottingham Forest are the next team that you'll think. Even if they do beat City, because like if they beat us, it'll be they're going to win the league. Like that's just what happens. But I don't know. Like we've seen it quite a lot. I remember that time when Everton were top of the league, like for ages.
Yeah, but there's
The James Rodriguez era.
Yeah, a couple seasons ago,
Yeah.
Spurs were top of the league after
Yeah,
10 games.
Spurs-
Southampton were top of the league for one game or something. And Hasenhüttl.
Bro, they were near the top, and then they went like to 16th in that season. Like that was the
it was
lockdown season.
crazy.
They didn't win. They barely won a game in that calendar year. Like,
No, at least we did that in 2 seasons.
As well, because if it's like sometimes the league is close, where if you lose 2 games, you go from like 3rd to 15th. Like it depends on how
15th.
close everyone is as well. It's just one of those things. I think, I don't know.
No, we're 16.
We'll have to see.
No, we're 15th. Hold on.
November's not the time to be talking about title races. That's all I'll say.
But it's basically because everybody else is fucking up. That's the biggest story to talk about. And again, that's fine. Even if Nottingham Forest finish mid-table, that's still great progress. They're not being dragged into a relegation fight. That's a great progress. Just don't be
I'm
trying
thinking
to
like race for Europe maybe if you're having a good season.
just get mid-table. That's a great achievement for Forest.
one step
No,
at
no,
a time,
no.
innit?
And that's
One step at a
progression,
time.
yeah.
Don't get carried away.
Neil,
Last season they just survived in like the second to last match though.
Neil, at this point, they should be looking for a cup run because they're going to be safe, more than likely. So you're safe. Go on a cup run. That should be their goal for us.
Yeah, go there. Go for
Take
that
up
league.
for
Maybe.
No, because they're gonna focus on climbing the table. Like
Yeah.
a cup run will
Yeah,
just be a
but we all-
distraction.
We
A
all
cup
think
run
they're
means
gonna
shit.
drop
Doesn't
off.
mean shit unless you win it.
Yeah.
Like they're probably really glad they dropped out of the Carabao as soon as they did.
Nobody remembers getting to the semi-finals. People remember
Yeah.
winning it.
You don't even
and
make a lot of
maybe-
money for it, so they
maybe
won't
getting
care.
to the finals. Only the fans of that team remember getting to semi-finals or the finals. The only
Sheffield
people that
United
remember
made
is when
it
you win it or nothing. I'm sorry, but that's just how the cups go.
People forget Sheffield United made it to the semi-final when they were in the Championship. The season they got promoted, the recent one, but under
For real?
Heckenbaum. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
And,
they lost
against
3-0 to
City.
City, didn't they?
Yeah.
The most important thing there,
Mahrez hat-trick, I
forget.
think.
the most important thing that Mike said, people forget. And
Yeah.
the fans will remember from Sheffield United. Nobody else will until Mike just said, I wouldn't have remembered that.
Yeah, I can't remember anything, to be fair.
That's
Exactly.
just to go, yeah. Just, if you got a good footballing memory, that's it. That's the only
Oh,
time you
my
remember it.
footballing memory is so bad. It's so bad. People are like, "Oh yeah, my first game. I remember this." I
Wait,
do not
yeah.
remember my first City game. I do
Yeah,
not
do you remember?
that one.
Do you remember Pep Guardiola's first game in charge?
No, I don't remember anything.
I remember they played FCSB in UEFA Champions League qualifying round.
Who?
FCSB.
Bucharest.
I
Wait, is FCSB style Bucharest?
No, sorry,
a
no,
long
not
story,
Bucharest.
it's a long,
Is it
long
Bucharest?
story.
Yeah, it is Bucharest. We played them the other year. That's the only reason why I know.
Yeah, we played them in the
FCSB.
Europa League 2013. I remember that.
There's FCSB and there's
Man like Zorez.
FCSB. It's two different things. Basically, one of them is a break-off club. Long story short, it's a break-off.
Oh, it's like a spin-off. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
There's
you were
a
going
civil war between clubs. What the
Just-
fuck?
I
What?
knew you were going, huh?
Go on, what are you
I
gonna
thought you
say?
were going Man City. Oh, like Man City. I swear I thought you were
Nah,
going
what you were
there.
gonna say that? Nah, I wasn't
Okay.
gonna say
Easy.
that.
I thought you 100% thought you were going there. 'cause
Nah,
like, that
I was
ball
just gonna
coming
say
towards you, like,
spin-off. Nah, I wasn't.
I mean,
Why
this
should
is
the
actually
channel
fun.
called Sarcasm City? Love City. Couldn't call it Man City TV, so he had to call it Sarcasm City.
Imagine you lot would love to have a representative like me. Jesus Christ,
No,
that'd be
I was
fantastic.
wrong. I was wrong.
Definitely.
No. This
There's
is
a
funny.
fans joke in there somewhere, but I'm gonna leave that to everyone else.
Pep's first game in charge of Man City was as an EPL game against Sunderland. You beat them 2-1.
Jan was probably there and don't remember. That's the
I
craziest
don't
part.
remember. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The earliest, like, I have memories from games, but I don't know when they were. Like, I don't. And I
Do you
didn't even know
remember?
when I was
Do you remember
really
your
young.
first? Do you remember the first FA Cup win? Like who you beat?
No, I don't remember anything.
No?
My brain is really bad. Oh, I mean, the first
we
one
know.
that I went to, the first FA Cup like semi that I went to was the one against United where Yaya scored one. That one.
Hey,
She always
Flo,
remember the United shit. She always
Oh,
remembers
you
the
remember
United
that?
shit all the
That's
time.
when the Cup was
You would if that was your team.
That was
Hey, this
crazy.
ain't about me, Neil. All right.
Ah, it is about you.
This ain't about me, okay? Don't do that.
To be
This
fair,
ain't about me.
Just
I
did it.
remember away
Well, most
games,
people
like,
don't remember more
I
about
don't
their
go
club
away
than
at
anyone
games.
else.
I do remember away games, but home games.
Selfless, flawless, and all that.
Oh, away games.
Hey, let's say that I am selfless.
The receiver, yeah.
Noble character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we move.
When it applies.
Big up to Ilyas as well, saying Liverpool are winning the league. This is different.
I'm close. I'm close.
Big,
down, calm
big
down.
conversations already. I
You
rate
sound like
it.
Arsenal fans.
Can we
Some
just wait
Liverpool
till
fans are waiting.
2025?
You're
Nah,
not
let them get
waiting.
gassed
I
up.
rate it.
Neil. Let them get gassed up now.
It's
It's the
just
start of
so-
November. Let them get gassed up. I've seen this before, man.
There's
I-
getting gassed up and there's like.
Normally
I
Arsenal this
I
time
had
of
their
the
fans tell me this last year.
No, but he's saying we're winning it. Like
This
this,
is a
our
new look,
year. We
Liverpool.
are
This is
winning it.
this is it. This is a
This is
classic
different.
Liverpool,
I hear you, but is Slot a better manager than Klopp?
No.
At this moment in time, yeah, he is the better man for
On
the Liverpool
form,
job.
but not a better
Yes.
manager.
Yeah, overall. So, all right, we'll see. Like I said, I got told this last year. That's the craziest part. I got told this last year.
Right.
They
Yeah,
were wrong
but-
last year. They're wrong this year.
I think.
It means, remember, it means more. They won the Carabao and there's 3 more and they're hungry and starving and all this stuff. And yeah, we got it with the all Klops last season and all this stuff. Yeah, but all this rubbish. I was told, I remember all of this, all of these comments. Lewis
yeah.
knows this, especially on Back Again. You hear a lot of these,
This
a lot
time
of these
last year,
things.
it was Arsenal, and then a little bit later on, it was Liverpool.
Oh yeah, shout out Arsenal.
Right at the end, it was City. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just think November, we have this conversation every year, and it's insert team here are going to win it. They might win it, but I don't think being 2 points ahead of and we've not been good this season.
You've been awful and you're 2 points behind them.
That's
Right.
what,
I would agree.
So
with
what
that.
happens if you lot get to an average level?
Fuck off, Steve.
yeah. That's
And you
not-
go, if you're going splash for another.
What happens? That's the
dodgy-
thing is Liverpool have been great, which they have. That's the thing that annoys me about these man that I can't stand about Manchester City. Liverpool have been great. I'll say this 100%.
Yeah, they have.
Form
they have.
team. Salah's been great. Van Dijk has. Gravenberch has been one of the best midfielders in the league. The centre backs in Kanate and Van Dijk been phenomenal. Almost 100% win record. City on the other side can't score goals. Haaland's out of form. Hella injuries. Defensive problems. All of these things going on, and there's a 2-point gap.
Yeah, and how many
It's 2
points above
points.
Arsenal are they?
2-point gap.
7
So
points
I'm-
ahead of
all right.
Arsenal.
All right, sure. I'm tired of these lot. Hey, Premier League ban these lot, man.
City
Relegate
sort
them or
of
something.
solve out and De Bruyne can stay fit, then it's going to be a different City team. But whether he can stay fit is another thing, and whether we are going to buy someone is another thing. But if we do what we're supposed to do as a top club, if we do what we're supposed to do, then yeah, we've got a good chance. But
Well, I'm just here to warn people that they will probably win one of the big two. I'm just gonna.
You said it repeatedly. We heard you the first time, mate.
Hey, well, I'm gonna say, just like I said,
Don't worry, I trust in Madrid to Madrid their way to another UCL.
But that's
Yeah,
the
Madrid,
thing,
Barcelona will beat one of those two.
This
Oh, fuck
format, the
Barca.
way it is,
Go on,
it's
Madrid.
not going to be. It's not going to be because there's going to be 8 teams that go through. We could finish 8 and
09.
go through, and Liverpool could finish first and go through. We still both go through to the same thing. We'll have to see. I don't think. I don't like tonight. Like, I'm not happy that we didn't win, but it's not the end of the world. If like everyone was ahead of us, yeah. But the way it's going, like most teams have like 6 points, 7 points.
It's about the next few games. That's what it really is about.
Yeah, it's the Feyenoord game because that we're at home. We should be winning that.
Yeah.
Juventus, how we fare against Juventus away. I mean, we don't have easy. I think Villa's fixtures are almost better than ours, to be honest. Like we didn't get a good run of fixtures, to be fair. But I don't know.
Well, to be fair, Liverpool can say the same thing.
No, Liverpool have had a pretty tricky. I mean,
yeah, they are.
Yeah, I meant more difficult as well. Like Leverkusen, AC Milan, fucking Madrid next round, all of that.
To be fair, Leverkusen were poor, by the way. Like,
Madrid because
it's more testament to them, though.
Madrid
blew them away in the second half.
Do you know it was though? Like in that Leverkusen game, like it wasn't even just the fact that Liverpool were like decent. It was the fact that no one was that good in the first half, and in the second half, like Xabi Alonso's game plan initially was just to get a draw anyway. Like they just kept passing it sideways, and then it was coming eventually because Liverpool kept peppering them with shots. Leverkusen kept putting blocks in, but once Liverpool got the first goal, they smelt blood, and then Leverkusen opened up because they waited until they conceded the first goal to then open up. And the game plan was just poor from the start, and then Liverpool was just like, "Oh, we've got space now."
Slot tactically done a number. He done a number on them tonight. That was excellent from them.
Almost like Alonso partly self-destructed though. Like the initial game plan was just disgusting in the first place. Like he just came there just to pass it sideways and try and get a 0-0 draw, and ended up losing 4-0. And only waited to open up after the first goal.
Sounds like Steve Cooper.
Yes, this sounds like a certain Spanish man that I know.
Yeah, Neil.
Speaking of, you know what, Neil, because I know you got 10 minutes left. I want to touch on this Leicester section because obviously I only caught the highlights, but last-minute equaliser against a 10-man Ipswich, like.
Calvin Phillips gave you the game, bro.
That's pretty much it. And again, that Ipswich team has been exposed time and time again, and that's okay. And I don't think going there is asking too much to get a win, but they had the better opportunities throughout the game. We set up. This is the most frustrating thing. We set up in an Enzo system, and Steve Cooper goes, "No, knock it long," at 20 minutes. And when he did that, we lost the game. It's great. It was a great wonder goal by Leif Davis. Brilliant on the volley.
He's a sick left back, man.
Brilliant. Fantastic. And again, brilliant strike from him. And the goal, but if you look at it in the highlights and you actually look at the full game, about 20 minutes in, basically Yannick Vestergaard lost the ball, and he's our Rodri in the team. He can play. He goes, "Where do you want the ball? I'll play it to whoever I want. I'll play it to a winger. I'll play it to a striker. I'll play the ball round." Then Manson pays a bad pass to him. He then steps aside, and then we lose it. And Steve Cooper, the only phrase I can think is he shits the bed. He goes, "We can't do this. We can't do this." And he starts to go, "We need to play." The goalkeeper gets the ball and just hits it long. And we don't have the players to physically get it and get back the control. So what Ipswich did, they go, "Cool, we get the ball. We then get possession." And as anybody knows, they play like a possession style. So cool, we're getting back formation. Then we build back into the team. We will look like we weren't going to score anything from the game. There's credit to who brought on Samori, credit to bringing on Ayew as well, who have been saying is a super sub for time. So it's good that he's finally bringing them on. But it's when the goal went in for the 1-1, you know, normally a last minute win, you go, yeah. I was like, oh, cool. That's genuinely was my reaction after just seeing at 60 minutes, he had no idea. He just ran out of ideas. He changed formation 3 times, which I don't mind him doing, but there's been no process. We've not had more than maybe 30 minutes of decent performances throughout the game. So yeah, man, I'm just sick of this guy, man.
Do you know what he said? When he Sorry,
Sorry, go on.
when you said about you just switched this to knocking it long. Do you have any? You even have anyone to knock it long too? Like I
No,
didn't even get that. No, I was gonna say like who is knocking it long to? Vardy.
no, but the thing is, it wasn't even knocking it long. He was knocking it long to players that aren't good in the air.
Mm.
So they were just capitalizing. Cool, I've got this. Recycle the ball. Bring the and it's like you're bringing the opposition into the team. What's going on? What are you doing? Then half time comes around. Oh, Sean's one of the big. Get your comments in, Sean. Get your comments in, Sean. Big up, Sean. You think I'm bad? Sean is like on another level. He will keep commenting.
Yo, I
you
need to
see-
look into some Steve Cooper slander. This is
Can I
hilarious.
show you? And then big
Me
up
and
to
Steve have
Sean.
been doing-
I released this video. Let me go see if I can find it. I don't think I'm going to reveal too much, but this is Sean. I posted a video within with genuinely, where's it gone? Within 10-15 minutes of the video released, I get that comment. Can't even show you the full thing. Like it's that long, and that was then followed by another one above it. So I just looked at it and go, Jesus
Oh, is
Christ.
that the comment section under your video?
Yeah. He released basically a small version of the Bible about Steve Cooper and
It's a small version of the Bible, yo.
Jesus Christ, but honestly, I'm hoping and praying, bro. That's all I'm doing this season. Hopes, prayers, and vibes. So Jesus, take the wheel because Steve Cooper ain't doing shit. Because yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm just a bit like.
It must have been held for review because I can't find it.
You know, normally I'm like 10 minutes in. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, shout out Sean, man. But with the way that we play and the we don't actually have a style. So what he's done is he's gone and copied Enzo's style, but then he's changed it to his way, which don't work. And then it's almost like if you grab somebody else's assignment and went to present it, sure, the information is there, but you don't really know what you're doing. So he's just kind of like vibing it along and stuff, but I don't know, man.
Sorry, bro. Like for everyone asking in the chat, they've literally spent the last hour just cussing out Steve Cooper in the private chat.
It's not even me, bruv. It's not even me.
Steve just just writing jokes to himself, yo.
No,
it's
from one special Steve to another special Steve. Like, it's going on
Steve Cooper eating the wheel and shit. Like,
sorry if you see me laughing. It is that Steve being special about another special Steve. I'm sorry.
You might.
Thing is,
I
Steve,
don't blame you. The drop off from Maresca
alive.
to this brother must be
But
crazy.
imagine that's the thing. If look, as a team that's outside the top 6, you're naturally going to lose your manager, and that's cool. Yeah. And you're going to lose your best players. You're going to lose your manager. They're going to go on to other things, but it's the caliber you replace them with, and it's just rubbish, man. So with
I don't know how you feel.
Kind of awful because
much
it didn't even look like Maresca was leaving.
Bro, the thing is, Maresca leaving, I had that bit of like, okay, who are we going to replace him with? We had Corbrand, we had Potter, and I was gassed. I was them two. I was like, yeah, cool. Leicester, we're going to come back. We're going to stay safe in the Premier League. And then we get the York. And I'm like, oh my days, bro. It's just been downhill. And again, it's like, it's that bad that 10 games in, the players are going. Harry Winks came out and said, "Yeah, we're playing the way we want to play from last season." Because Steve Cooper just went, "I've never seen a manager just go, what do you want to do as a player?" And they go, "We want to play the way last season." So they go, "Okay, let's do that." 10 games into management because he's been that shocking. He hands it over to the players. And Harry Winks, great player, but why are you letting him manage? Bro, you're the manager. Like basically, Connor Cody was doing more management than Steve Cooper. It's been meant. If you look at the Forest game at half time, if you remember, Steve Cooper's been there, and Connor Cody's been managing the team. So I don't know. I've heard rumors that it could be against Man United. So if you could do us a favor for Lawless and put us out. Oh, let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about our game. What do you make of that? Actually, fuck it. We got a catch up, so we're going to talk about it. But anyway, yeah.
You talking about the Carabao Cup game or the one big game coming up? Oh, it's what I wanted to see. Like, just the players being happy. I've used this analogy, but anyone who's played Mario Kart and you have the cloud over you and your character goes small and you can't do anything, you got no weapons, you drive slow. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You played Mario Kart, for anyone who's played it. If you've not, people play Mario Kart because it's a phenomenal game. That's what it was like under Ten Hag. And with him gone, that whoever was in charge, it was going to be better. I just wanted our players to be more positive. I wanted the manager to bring more positivity. And that happened in that game. It was literally a Ten Hag team looking at the lineup, but you see the difference. Players expressing themselves. I seen Agate doing back heels in the centre circle. I was like, all right, we good. Driven passes and all of these things. Look at Diallo getting on the pitch. Look at the splits. Do the split screen of Diallo getting subbed on against Leicester compared to him being subbed on against Fenerbahce. That tells you all you need to know. Lets you know, like, the players are much happier. I've never seen the players just look free. They were in shackles. That's why I keep saying we're free. We was all in shackles. We was all in jail. Now we all free. So win that game is what I expected. Go on.
And you're right. And guess what? You're probably, a 6 out of 10?
Yeah, we were our best. Yeah, probably about 6 out of 10.
And it's
Like that.
5 past us.
Yeah, probably about 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10.
And
Like,
this
we
is the level
great
that we're
overall
at
in the game.
And it would have been genuinely flawless. It would have been more if your players just didn't. If they wanted to really go for it and go, look, let's go and put it. Because there was other gears that Man United could have gone up. They kept it in like third or fourth game and we'll stay here. And Leicester went, thank God for that. So we were at the mercy of Man United, basically, for that game. Even when their players scored, they just went, we're not going to celebrate that. It was genuinely a glorified friendly. And that's genuinely how it felt. 2 goals for us came against the run of play. And we, again, you could see there was no tactics from Steve Cooper in that game.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
It was all vibes. It was straight
It
vibes.
was pure vibes. And he's been in the game
Sean, no, we couldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Not even a
Hey,
month.
shout out to West Ham, man. My second favourite London team, man. Big up West Ham.
The second I'm not going to repeat myself from last
Yeah,
week.
man, shout out West Ham. They're now my second favourite London team. Didn't need it to be done. Shout out West Ham, man.
Yeah.
Bringing so much the most second. Wait, Adi, yeah,
And
the
also
most successful.
below you prick.
Yeah, man, they're the
Fuck
most.
you.
Yeah, shout out to Delo. He understood the assignment. Shout out West Ham, third most successful team in London and Europe. Yeah, man, shout out West Ham. You already know.
On them, bro.
I prefer not to speak.
Yeah, man. But imagine they were 6 out of 10, and they were 6 out of 10, and they still put 5 past us.
He gets food
No,
everywhere.
no, West
Hey, yeah,
Ham.
nobody asked you, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one asked you anything,
You need to
woman.
play the 50 Cent. Why did they fuck me for?
I know why you say fuck me for because West Ham did what needed to be done.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but again, even then, they were 6 out of 10. They beat us 5-2, and that's a game I could not be asked about. So I was like, all right, move on to the next one. And that was pure Steve Cooper football, by the way. In terms of the players didn't really know what they were doing. They were kind of playing. He doesn't know how to game manage as well. There's a part of it where you need to slow down the game, and so we've all seen it before, where the opposition's getting you, they're overwhelming you, and this is the opportunity to slow down the game, get in control of the ball, and go, I'm going to invite a little bit of pressure, but we're going to make sure we've got control, and then we can start to build from it. He doesn't. Weirdly, when we get the ball, he goes quick. And we just every pass needs to be one-touch football. Then we lose the ball in the midfield. What do Man United do? Counter-attack. And they just hit us on the counter. Not the counter, but you know what I mean? They hit us on that mid-press. And it was just, and for me, it was like, this is easy. I can see what's going to happen here. And it happened again and again. If you look at the goal for the last one, Bruno Fernandes, as shit as he is, doesn't even celebrate. He just looks at his face like, that was all right, wasn't it? Literally, that was his reaction.
Oh yeah, the mistake when he shot at the near post close. Yeah, it was close range.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was like,
trying things out against you. That's the lowest point.
Yeah, man. And it was even like the thing is, I've seen flawless in the dumps, and credit to you, man. But bruh, fucking hell, that's what I got to put up with. And I'm 10 games in, and I'm a player that's going to give manager
decorum and waited for the break.
Yeah, but again, and this is the thing: the only way that we are getting back into the game against Ipswich is when they had a man sent off. And then we said, do you know what? We've got the numerical superiority. Bro, you can do that with 10 players, 11 players on the pitch, you know? And again, even in that game, we probably should have been, again, that Fatau challenge, which, again, I love Fatau, man, but he's raw. But he will just, he's a talent, but he knocked a player out pretty much in the box, body slammed him, which should have been another penalty. So again, we were, lucky in that game. We should have got, it would probably be 2-1 down if VAR was anywhere near consistent. I know we had that discussion last time. But yeah, so we are here for a bit. I'm really just, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're just waiting for a little ray of light, or one of them club statements.
The thing is, the clubs, the team we've got and the players we've got a decent squad. And I'm saying this team can finish comfortably outside the relegation zone, but the manager is going, no. The best way to say it, he sets us up to against Man United was a great example. He's not setting us up to win. He's setting us up to not lose. We end up losing loads anyway. So what's the fucking point? True. So if you're going to concede,
when you're saying players are doing more coaching than he is, that says it all. Personally,
9 games in, 9 games into a Premier League season, and the players have already gone, we know what we're going to do because we don't believe in your tactics. That's crazy. I've never seen that.
You got the man coaching themselves.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You never had the dressing room in the first place. Then
Naughty's Chelsea.
They might think he's a nice guy, but we've all been there. We've got a nice guy that you work with, but you wouldn't hire him.
It's like a supply teacher.
Don't respect him as a manager.
He's like a supply teacher.
Yeah, bro. You know all the shit ones that you can throw people and he goes, please don't do that. And you're like, I'm all now. Yeah.
Exactly that.
But yeah, bro, that's what it is. So we and the thing is, our running has been decent as well. Now we come to the crunch. If we got in the next few games, obviously got Man United after that. Then we got West. Actually, we got a load of you guys. Actually, we got Man United. Then we got West. Then we got.
See how the tone just raised, where he's like, "Oh, we got West Ham." Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, no,
exactly.
West Ham might do for you what they did for us, man. Shout out West Ham, man. Big up Lopetegui.
If they do, we might as well just exterminate.
Bro, trust me. We've had this conversation. Me and Flawless have had this conversation a lot. Where like, no, trust me, bro, you're shit. And I'm like, no, trust me, man, we're shit. And we both come out of the game going, yeah, you're shit, but we're worse. So we just go, I'll see you in a bit. Like,
no, Lewis, we need to.
You know what I mean? It's a meaty 2-1 win to either one of our clubs. We've just got a handshake. Goes, bit shit supporting your club, innit? Yeah, okay. I'll see you in about 4 months then.
That's so. That's perfect.
So
Lewis,
yeah,
you got to do a Shameless FC after the Monday Night Football, Newcastle West Ham.
Oh God! Don't remind me of
that next week.
Park, bro.
The next
After
international break.
I can't be bothered with going to St. Park.
Yeah.
Every time we go there, I would actually like to go just so I can get pissed and forget about the game.
Yeah, true. Say Newcastle's a good night out still. Yeah, I hear that.
But I can't get an away ticket at West Ham, bro.
Is that like the number one?
Fuck it, should just go Newcastle anyway.
It's a good one. I don't know if it's number 1. Leeds is decent.
For me, I haven't been Leeds, so I can't judge
Liverpool's
that.
live.
Manchester.
For me, Newcastle, Manchester, then Liverpool.
Yeah, you like Manchester. Yeah, I think it's awful too. Well, these lot love it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah,
hey, man, you don't miss, innit?
But these lot, like when they hit, yeah, let's run out. I'm like, all right, cool.
Nah, not Manchester.
Yeah, these lot have a field day on out. That's why.
Then we got Crystal Palace after work.
Yeah, no, I don't go. I'm too old for clubbing. I've never been out in London, and I've lived here for like 8 years. That's how I get it.
Yeah.
Really
Shut your goofy ass up, Ryan. Go away. Anyways,
is he still here?
Unfortunately,
Ryan. Unlike you, we don't say our manager out after one game or 3 bad games.
Unlike you, we have
I
dignity.
went to sign an extension.
No, 100%. If Ryan was a Man City fan, he'd say pop out after winning the league.
Yeah,
scary sad.
100%.
It's done. The league's over.
But bro, we don't play a striker properly.
To be fair, a lot of our fans are kind of saying we're not going to win the league, but that's because Rodri's out. Like they've been saying it since Rodri went out. But
this is why Rodri deserves the Ballon d'Or, by the way.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Ryan, quickly, you're on the spot. You winning the league?
He ain't gonna respond.
No, I think he said that they're not. I think he said they're not.
He said
winning the quad.
I don't think he said. I think they said they're not winning the league. I could be wrong though.
No, he said that in the chat. Yeah, he said that in the chat. They're not winning the league.
Yeah,
No, he said it was ours, and now he's obviously not going to say it's ours. So.
Yeah, but you know what he's like. He's like a coin.
What did he say about Slot last week? Am I bugging?
Yeah, he was.
No,
he was
complaining about him in the chat, and now he's saying I'm on my feet.
Wait, what did he say last week?
Yo,
he was saying like he didn't like Slot.
Lewis, do
yeah,
you
they're gonna get
remember
found out. They're gonna get found out because of the 4-2-4 press and all this rubbish.
Oh yeah.
Lewis, I was cussing him out the entire Shameless show. I was cussing him out. Either.
Oh no, but I just thought that was a natural reaction for you.
No.
That's reaction for Ryan anyway.
No. He was saying that Slot was gonna get found out and all this nonsense, and I'm like, shut the F up, you loser.
For goodness
Shut up.
sake.
Before the start of the show, I'm on my feet.
No,
I'm
you
holding
know
it.
what? I don't even
now
want
he's
his
on-
answer. He'll
Yeah, now
probably
he's
change
not,
it
he's not
next
on
week.
his feet.
Big
bro.
up
He's gonna
Ryan,
be on-
though.
He's gonna be on his. He's gonna be on his knees after fucking January.
Hey yo.
Guys,
Such
Hey yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey yo. What is going on, Steve?
That's a mad one.
such a
I knew that sound effect was good.
he's such
It
a
was right there, isn't it?
dirty little slob. I swear to God. It's disgusting. Anyways, go on. I'm so done.
Look, you shouldn't be surprised.
Ryan's always
Yeah,
on
take Steve Cooper, bruv. Listen to Sean. Take Steve Cooper. Trust me, man. You don't want a 4-2-4 press. You want to whatever the fuck we play.
When you got your rivals
I don't
chanting
know.
your name, that's when you know it's over.
4-2-3-1, but it don't work like a 4-2-3-1. It's just defensive criminal. football.
You want the Spanish Spurs? Sorry, I said you want the
What?
Spanish Spurs?
Steve Cooper's apparently watched every single game of our season under Maresca, and somehow he doesn't. Okay, he's watched all of our players. He goes, "Do you know what we need to do? We need to bench Fatau. We need to bench Mavididi. We need to start Jornayu." And you're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, bro! Can't be asked for this shit."
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
It's
Hey,
just
look.
rough and it's long, and I'm just can't be asked.
You need a new manager badly. I feel bad for you. The special one is not up to
Even my
task.
camera can't even look. It's even that's gone blurry. It's even I talk about Steve Cooper too much. And it's had enough.
Even the
I've
camera's
had
like,
Look like
cut it,
one of
cut
those
it.
shit filters on. You know what I mean? Don't know how to use Instagram properly. You put one of those filters. That's what happened. Camera's got depression. Watching too much football.
Big up Anthony Lafleur, my G. Man says big up Lewis in the panel. Absolutely buzzing after my club's victory against Madrid. Yeah, I locked in for a little bit of that. Shout out to AC Chelsea, man. Big up, bro.
Serie A.
Hopefully Fonseca's turned the corner, but if you still want him out, fairs. I respect it.
Forza Serie A and Liga as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah, but you know me, I gotta stick to one team. Forza AC Chelsea.
teams.
But same way, Inter, you must.
Forza
So.
Inter.
They're gonna win the. They're gonna win the.
We need
champs.
you to do the business in.
Inter are gonna win the champs. Don't worry.
Come on.
Just do the business.
Champs,
tomorrow
yeah,
and in the
do their
champs.
thing,
And
but I
make sure
actually
non-English
would be
side
Arsenal.
wins the Champions League, whether it's Inter, Madrid,
I
Barca.
mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Man City win the Champions League.
Same. But
Same.
without Rodri.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that.
I'm all for that.
Anyone but fucking Villa and all these idiots. Yeah.
No, we'd have to. I don't even know. We'd have to keep everyone else fit for the whole season to win that, and I doubt.
You just go buy people. You'd go buy people in
yeah,
January.
but
you know?
you don't really buy players in January. Like
You ain't got a choice, bro.
there,
You ain't
I
got
know,
a choice
I
now. Rodri is injured. You don't have a choice, and you go find somebody, and your recruitment's good.
Well,
Your
we
recruitment's more than good.
need to get Zubamendi. That's who we need to get. But whether we will get, we've actually been linked to him now, surprisingly. So we'll see. But we have to. We have no choice but to buy players. But it's just whether we'll probably get like a Rodri replacement. But we also need a Haaland replacement because Haaland's our only striker. We haven't replaced Alvarez.
We'll get off third first.
And if Haaland gets injured, because he's not on form now, but we have to play him because you can't drop Haaland at the moment. So
Shut up! Not you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hey, Jan, shut up. I'm with that, man. I'm gonna agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Once and
no,
for all.
I wouldn't say
that.
I would not say that. I would not say that to a nice person like Yan. But this fucking
A nice what?
this nice person Yan.
It was crazy.
We bought Laporte in Jan. Alvarez
Okay.
we bought in Jan, but he didn't come till the following
We'll say to a
season.
nice person. This fucking guy.
We're getting I can't say his name, so I'm not gonna say it. But that
Who?
I don't want to butcher the name.
Who's he play for? Who's the player? Who's he play
He
for?
plays for River Plate, not River. Yeah,
Alusundo?
I was saying Eritrea guy, or whatever the fuck his name is.
yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Echeverri.
we're getting him. We're
Echeverri.
getting him.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
I don't know if I think he's coming in January. but he's
Echeverri. Claudio Echeverri.
Just call him Claudio then.
Yeah, Claudio.
Call him Claudio.
Yeah.
Man like Itchy.
Went to Claudio.
Itchy.
Itchy, you know. Itchy is
Hey,
crazy,
yo.
yo. That is crazy, yo. Itchy is mad.
Bunch of players. But yeah, we're getting him. I think he's coming in January. He's an attacking option for us. Because he can put the ball in the back of the net, which is a bonus on what we've got now. But whether he comes in and just hits the ground running is another thing. But he is one of the talents in South America. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, if we can get Zubamendi, we're laughing a little bit. But
Oh, if you get Zubamendi, that would be sensational.
yeah, but until it happens, I'm not gonna believe
I need
it.
that for the Liverpool tiers.
Of it. Yeah.
That and also like it solves your DM issues, but same way it's also funny from a band.
And the thing is, he can play with Rodri if you know when Rodri comes back. It's not like it's when Rodri comes back he's gonna get dropped to vet. No, they can play together. So he would be perfect personally, but yeah, we'll see if it happens. We've only just been linked to him now when we should have been linked to him from way before. So let's hope Rodri can convince him to come, and then we have a chance. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not worried about City at this time in the season for now. We don't look good. Worst case scenario, we don't win 5 in a row. If you actually put it into context,
Cry me a river.
that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
It's
you'll
not-
win one of the other big two, though. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
We're still gonna need you to get that gift.
Champions League is hard enough to win at the best of times. So we won't win it without Rodri. But who knows? Maybe Rodri comes back the week before the final. And
I hope you get Zubamendi just so you can dunk on Ryan. I would
That'll
love.
be hilarious.
I would love
You
that.
can dunk on Liverpool.
Yeah,
he
but
hates
that's
every
yes.
and
week.
Ryan.
And Ryan specific.
Mainly Ryan.
The
Yeah.
main target. I understand.
A little
Yeah.
bit for City and a lot for Ryan.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. You need to stop being nice to him. I don't know why you're so nice and actually, well, let me explain my point. No, just say fuck you, inbred. Just hit him with all them. You
Oh,
don't
Ryan,
tomorrow.
cool, man. Up to Ryan.
Ryan ain't cool. Fuck that. He deserves all of this. Anyone else at defend?
Inbred.
Fuck that.
I'm
Yeah,
with
he
you. I'm
deserves all
with
of
you.
it.
Oh.
Ryan deserves
All
to
those
get
ones. I don't know why you don't get your nails out and just attack him because you've got every right to. And he comes in with his little comment.
have you seen that tweet
DMs you
about,
randomly.
have you seen that
Not
quote
me.
about Arsenal fans? And it's like, why would you argue with Arsenal fans when you could just wait? I feel like that's the same with Ryan. Why argue with Ryan?
Yeah,
when
but
you
the
could
difference
just-
is,
Oh boy.
with Ryan, you wait a week.
yeah,
You know, with Arsenal fans, you'd wait 3 months. With at least with Ryan, you'd wait a week.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. Steve,
Oh,
bro.
Steve, I've got the answer to that. He's been texting me about it.
Oh,
I'm saying all this.
Oh my god.
what a fucking prick! Oh my.
And with
lord.
that, I gotta head off. Big up, people.
Big up,
Big up,
Big
Neil,
Neil,
man.
blessings,
Big up,
Good
Neil.
to catch up as always.
The special
Hopefully you get
one-
your Independence Day soon.
Independence from the special.
Yeah.
Bless up, brother. Bless up, man. From one Independence Day, well, pending to another. Mike's. Right, Mike's.
I thought you was going to say from one special one to another special one.
I thought you was going to say
I mean,
independence.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. We can run with that. We can run with
Hey.
that. But another unfortunate defeat on the road for you guys. 3-0 to Nottingham Forest.
So
Dunked on my Cobham's finest. Shout Ola Aina. Shout Hudson Odoi. Proper Chelsea.
Fuck off.
But yeah. Yeah, another disappointing
That's it,
performance
fuck
for you.
Bro, in the most nicest way, fuck Ola Aina, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, Ola Aina
What
was
did Aina
said-
do?
Bro, he was like, send them back to East London in the fucking dressing room. I was like, okay.
Swear down.
Yeah,
He
that's
said
what he said.
that. It was like, he sent them packing and all that. Do you know what this annoys me, yeah? Because it's happened with Fulham
Oh,
last season.
shit.
It happened with Fulham last season. Iwobi was rapping K-Trap, mimicking us as well. He did that last year. And
Send them back to East London. Send them back. Send them back.
this is, hey,
Send them back in, bro.
there you are. There you are.
That's a vibe still.
Yeah, Yeah. We got a lot of the man in that Forest still.
Act like you've been there before, bro.
They've been there before.
No, but
Yeah,
act like it.
Crazy.
Act like it.
Is it not?
Nah, he might never be there again. No. You got to act a fool. At that point, I'm acting a fool. At that
Is it
point,
not?
he might never be there again. I'm acting a fool.
That's to send them back to East London. Yeah, I wouldn't have that.
This is
Even when you win a title, it's like by the next. So say you win like the league, but then you lose the Champions League final. That time in between is the only time you actually have to celebrate. Because if you then lose the next game, it's
You
all.
should check Tammy Abrahams
man.
Just go
or
back to
Tamori's.
laughed at basically.
Oh yeah.
When I called this guy
Sorry.
the sangria, you know the rest, last week, I meant it. And this is the thing. I didn't just say it for no reason. Like, this is the problem. Like, why can I predict in my match preview that either one of Edson Alvarez or Rodriguez was going to get sent off? And they did. And Edson Alvarez got sent off. I predicted that in my... Who predicts a sending off and gets it right against their own team? I said he was going to struggle with the mobility of these fast players. And what does he do? Goes and takes out Elanga when he didn't even need to. Alvarez is one of the players I'm like, okay, your time's up, bruv. Like, you're a fucking bozo. But other than that, I can't even blame any of the players, really. And this is the thing, like,
up.
Alvarez's time's up. Like,
Okay.
this,
Is he another one with just World Cup hype and nothing more then?
Do you know what it was? He has qualities, but he's just head loss merchant. And, like, the problem is he can't control his aggression. Like, there's a lot of like DMs that are like ball winners that can control their aggression when they win the ball back, etc. He's not one of them. He has a terrible discipline record. And the problem is when he gets caught out in wide areas, he literally got a red card against Liverpool in the cup doing the exact same thing. He got the exact same second yellow. Like, that's the problem. It was the exact same position and tackling wingers that you can't tackle. And he didn't even need to do it. He wasn't even like last man or anything. There was 4 defenders behind you. And the problem is as well, I called him the Spanish Southgate on the title of my fan cam because he went 5 at the back with 2 DMs. 5 at the back with 2 DMs at Nottingham Forest, and we conceded 3 goals. Well done.
Damn.
That's a defensive masterclass. This is why I don't like. I'm not one of these people that are like, we have to see a certain style of play at West Ham. We have to play the West Ham way, possession-based football and all that. But I'm saying to get the best out of these players, you've got to play somewhat on the front foot. This is why I'm angry at these defensive managers that don't actually organise their team properly. They just stick you deeper, invite pressure on, and it doesn't work.
Doesn't sound like he commits to anything because when we played you lot played high up.
Yeah, exactly. We went man to man, and he put Palmer and Alvarez and Rodriguez on Palmer and Jackson. So you put the 2 most immobile players against the 2 most mobile players on the pitch, and we saw how that happened. Like, Jackson walked and scored the first goal. Like, I said after that game, it was after that game. Even in the lead up to that game, you might remember I was cussing the manager out, saying stuff about the manager, and like I said, if we lose that game, I'm out. And I've been out since. I've been out to do with this manager since. Like,
Mike, remember? Oh, sorry, go on. I cut you off.
No, sorry. Like, the problem is the whole he has 1 game left thing, because that's the whole thing that's happening now. He has 1 game left and it's against Everton. If he has 1 game left, you might as well just sack him. You don't believe in him that much to even do anything. Like, you might as well just
being in a relationship, and it's like the next time she hits me over the head with a fucking chair. Oh, that's the last line. That's it.
Strange analogy, but
that's never happened to me. But I hate
it. I know, strange analogy.
Hey, flawless mate, it's a real life example.
It's a very strange analogy, but hey, we get the point.
It's not a strange analogy to some people who are in that predicament, but we move.
Nah, but I'm just saying, we understand your point. You just could have used other things in that scenario, but we'll allow it, man. We'll allow it. You got to pass, man.
Humor me.
You got a C+, man. You got a C+. You got to pass, man. You passed the test, man. You passed the test. You passed the test. Go on, Mikes.
What would Professor Flawless have said?
Let Mikes finish, man. Let Mikes finish.
But against Everton at home is meant to be the last game, and like, I know what's going to happen. We're going to win that game, and he'll keep his job until like January or some shit, because he's just won that game where we got 3 points. This is what we do. We go on the brink of a manager being sacked. He has 1 game left, and that's when we become the best team in the world for like 20 minutes, and then we win the game. I've not seen 1 good 90-minute performance all season. I've not seen one game where I know what we're doing off the ball, on the ball. Doesn't matter. If you don't know what your team's trying to do off the ball, let alone on the ball, what is the point? Like at one time we're all out attack, one time we're parked the bus, and sometimes we're a bit of both. Anyone that's played Football Manager, if you go to and you go to the out of possession part where you're setting up your defensive line, your midfield line, the midfield line for West Ham is low block, the defensive line is high up, so everyone's just like this, pretty much. Everyone's in the same place. It's like it's not even a formation anymore. You're playing wing backs against Nottingham Forest, 5 in the back, 2 DMs, and one of them gets sent off, and you concede 3 goals. We conceded to the same guy who always scores against us in Chris Wood. He scores against us all the time. He's on good form, but I'm convinced that he hates us.
That was a piss easy cutback too.
Oh, bro, that goal! Like there was 4 players there. There was 4 players there. Like one of you should be getting that. Like
Even
that's
the second goal, I'm thinking, what people don't think Hudson-Odoi is going to like to cut inside and shoot on his right.
Yeah, bro.
He's good at one thing. It's that,
bro. It's just this is the problem. Like, the problem is everyone has changed to Lopetegui out now. I don't know anyone that's Lopetegui in. Everyone is unanimously Lopetegui out. But the problem is
really,
yeah. But when the problem is when I was saying it after we lost to Tottenham 4-1 and 3-0 to Chelsea. Oh, but it's harsh. 7 games, 8 games.
And you lot are 14th, bruv. Swear down, West Ham fans have higher standards than our fan base. Fucking hell, bro.
This is the thing, though. Why wait until it gets really bad for you to complain when you could just complain when you already see it? Like, that's the problem with football fans in general, and we're the epitome of that. It happened with Moyes. It happened with this. There's still people that were Moyes in after we lost 5-0 to Chelsea, even though we lost about like 4-5-0, 6-0 multiple times with that. I'm not going to bring Moyes up, but that's just my point. The people wait until it gets terrible for people to pull the plug. And the thing is, this is the problem. This is the even worse thing about this. The worst thing about this is that because our ownership doesn't want to pay any compensation for a manager, the manager linked is Edin Terzic, the Dortmund manager. He's the favourite. Now,
he's the one that took him to the final, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he solves anything.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know what a Terzic team looks like. When I watch Dortmund in the Champions League, I don't watch the Bundesliga.
Poch tax. I would take Strasbourg Steve as manager over Pochettino.
But Terzic, yeah.
Actually, that's not even banter. I actually would. Sorry, go on, Mike.
But that's the thing. Even just said it in the chat. Pray for Mike's Terzic is shite. And this is the problem. Do you know it's because he worked at the club before as a coach under Slaven Bilic that people are going to be like,
he gets the club.
He gets the club. Like, that's the problem. But he gets the club. Fuck off.
Mike's, that is your future. The lyrics are blowing bubbles in that. That is your future manager. I forgot that he worked at West Ham. He's your future manager. I'm praying for you, brother. This is bad.
Bro, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Like, I want this manager gone. I don't want this next manager to come in. I'm not going to do the whole nicey thing like I did at the start of Lopetegui's reign. I don't care. I'm putting even more pressure on whoever's next to come in to get the best out of this squad. Because I'm tired of just seeing squads being wasted at this club, especially when it's your best squad you've had in about 15 years minimum. And even, it's probably the best squad we've had since the whole Academy of Football days where we had like Lampard, Cole, and all that. And I didn't even get to see that. And to be honest, even if I did get to see that, you had like Glenn Roeder as manager. Like, I'm not old enough for that shit, but come on, man. Like, it's that I always make this analogy about, you know, the meme of the Lambo and the Bando house. This manager's the Bando house. Like, there's a picture of like the Lambo and some random GTA LA house. Like, Lopetegui is the Bando house. We're the squad. The Lambo is the squad.
The good thing is, though, like, the majority of your fans are on side now. And even the Man United game has done absolutely nothing to gaslight your fans. So, it looks like you might just be a defeat or 2 away. Because once the majority of the fan base has turned, it's very hard to, like, go past that unless you can get immediate results. And I don't see him doing that at all.
Yeah. And this is the thing. It's all about, like, 90% of what you see on the pitch is coaching. The problem is, like, even if we lose like this game, the first game that the manager
Everton, Newcastle, and West Ham, Arsenal, your next 3 games.
Long day. 2 of our bogey teams are the team we lost to 6-0 last year. Long day. 2 of our bogey teams. We literally lose to Everton most games.
And after that, it's Leicester City and Wolves. Like, that is your bounce back under a new manager.
Gary O'Neill will keep his job and get his first win against us.
Yeah.
against former Wolves manager Lopetegui, who Wolves fans hate if he's still there.
Yeah.
Also, Leicester, like Steve Cooper will pull something out of the bag, but like special Steve, like he'll pull something out of the bag, legit. Because when people talk about this manager, when people said Lopetegui was a special manager, I did not know what. I should have listened clearly. It was a. That was the problem. The sangria, you know the rest. I did it last week. Like this is the problem. It's manager. If you go from Lopetegui to Terzic, it's another person that plays 4-2-3-1 in a really, really awful way. Because I don't even know what the identity of a Terzic team is. Is it long ball? Is it counter attack? Is it possession? It's going to look like a mess again. I'm going to see Thomas Souček stink out 90-minute performance week in, week out again. I'm going to probably see Kudus on the left when he comes back from a ban. I'm going to probably see Paquetá just start fucking street dancing instead of actually passing the ball properly. Like, this is the problem. Like, you just need a coach. This is the best squad we've had in years. You've got Kudus, Paquetá, Bowen, and you can't get them three to work. It's simple. Just get them three to work, and your team wins the game. And for me, I said last year, the only way to get Paquetá, Kudus, and Bowen to play together, Paquetá deeper, Kudus in the 10, Bowen on the right. Don't play Bowen up front. He's not a striker. Don't play Kudus on the left. He's not a left winger. You can't cut in. Don't play Paquetá on the left or he starts samba dancing on the touchline instead of actually creating in the middle. Stop this. You can't play them three together unless you play them properly. But the problem is every manager as well is too restricted towards like actually going for it. They don't want to be brave. So what they do, they start two DMs and start either Paquetá or Kudus on the left. People talk about, it's good to be hard to be and set up to be hard to be and all that. Yeah, it's all good if you know how to do it. You can't just set up defensive and invite pressure without a plan. That's what these managers do. That's why these managers are washed. That's why I call Lopetegui, Malaga Boys, Spanish Southgate. They're all the same. They're all the same person.
Lopetegui now.
Yeah, they're all deep.
Lopetegui.
Yeah,
all of that.
Hey Ryan, I'm gonna tell you once again. Shut the fuck up. Go away. No one likes you. Continue, please.
Is Frimpong still the best right back in the world? No. One sec.
This guy got the James Augusto thing or something.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of
I like Reese.
but
Reese.
Anthony Gordon's not in that background.
It was from 2 years ago. I didn't think was he even at Newcastle
Yeah,
then?
because that's how long it took Reece James to get
He
back
might
on the
have been.
pitch.
He might have been actually.
bro,
Man,
I can't
he's
lie.
back now, and that's all that matters.
Hey, Gordon, run it down.
I was gonna flex him having a good game, but I realized he was up against Garnacho, so it is what it
he's
is.
up against Garnacho. Garnacho defends himself.
No, I was
Exactly.
flawless. On an off-related note, I was debating Savo about Garnacho. He likes Garnacho. I'm shocked. I was just like, bro,
Who likes Garnacho?
Sava.
Shout out to Savo. He just, you know what it is?
Is it true that Spoobs really likes Garnacho?
Nah, it's just that he was just labeled as like it. Like people said, oh, you defend him, so he just lent all the way into rating Garnacho. It's like me with the Spurs thing.
That brother is a fucking selfish scrub, man.
Yeah. It's like me with the Spurs stuff. You get labeled something enough, it's like, all right, let me just lean into it. Like a heel wrestler. If they boo you in wrestling, you become heel. They boo you enough, you be the bad
into
guy.
the gimmick. I hear it.
Man. That's what it is. You gotta lead into the gimmick.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just saying the United game. Like, I'm grateful that fucking Erasmus and what's his name, Garnacho played for so long. 'Cause those are the difference between us drawing and losing that game. Because, bruv,
Erasmus, yo, it's fucking
Erasmus is crazy.
Erasmus, yo.
I had a real slander name, bruv. But nah, them two, man, they're the reason why I ended a draw by the end of the match. Because them two won on nothing. Easiest game for Fofana and James in their life.
Yeah, but we know we've seen you've seen the best of Manchester United and the worst of Manchester United in that game. Whereas defensively, for most of the season, we've been okay. It's just that people seeing the Liverpool game and the Spurs games, which are obviously the two biggest games of those weekends, seeing us play poorly and assume that That's how we've been defensively all season long. We've not been like that. We've actually been defensively okay. This is why I don't really criticize our individual defenders. And as a unit, we've been okay. But you also seen the worst part of us, which is the attack. The fact that people are shocked or surprised about our Garnacho performance shows me that people don't watch Manchester United or just don't want to believe it. Garnacho's been performing like that. Now, was that one of his worst performances? Yes. But let's not act like his better performances are miles clear of that. He's a limited winger. He's got good acceleration, that's it. He has no outstanding physical attributes on a football pitch. Don't have sprint speed, don't have agility, don't have balance, don't have strength.
He has a lot of DNA for a teenager.
No, he's not a teenager, and no, two, he doesn't. It's just that he got goals in the assist against Barnsley. Take those League Cup games out of it and go check his numbers.
No,
he
like last
season.
season.
Last season he played 50 games for us and scored 10 goals. He's a 1 in 5 player.
That's not terrible though, for
That's 1 in 5. That's woeful.
You gotta remember he's at Man United.
1 in 5. If you score 1 goal in 5 games at Manchester United as a winger, you need to be nowhere near the team, and that in there lies the problem. That's why we've struggled to score goals. 1 in 5, and that's across all comps. It's woeful.
For a
He's been that way.
19-year-old though, I don't know.
He shouldn't be starting. 19 or not, you shouldn't be starting. I don't look at the age thing. You know what I'm saying? Does he have the worst possible predicament?
That's like about 7-8 goals in this
platform.
league season. That's not good.
He's not good. This is why we struggle to score goals. He should not be starting week in, week out. He's a limited winger. He should be coming off the bench.
I had an idea of his selfishness because I locked into what games? I think Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's it. But people don't watch us, fam. People don't watch us. I've said this. People don't watch Manchester United.
Like this is the thing with Garnacho is so one-dimensional as well. You know exactly what he's going to do, and any smart defender like Reece James would be like, "I'm going to let you go down the line, but I'm stronger than you. Get off, like one arm, get off." And he's got the ball. The problem is he has no chinks in his arm, man. The reaction when he was like, James switched sides with him, so he must have been, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Like I've got to come up against him again. Like the problem is, if any good winger in football knows how to score goals in more than 1 of 3 ways. Like with Garnacho, it's just one way. Go down the line and get something. If he's got space, cool. But you're not in every game you're gonna have space. You're gonna come up against so many organized defenses where you actually need to unlock the team from the wings. He's not capable of that. He never has been. But I don't know why he's been hyped up as anything really. Like he's good off the bench
because he's at Manchester United.
Yeah,
Man United are in a banter era.
Because he's at Manchester United and he came through the youth system. So it's like, of course, he's going to get overhyped. You're going to get that PR.
Yeah. And like, that's what it is. That's the thing is that it holds.
They just had it. They did ask for it.
Images that precede fortunate events. Like,
yeah.
Like, legit.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Yeah.
He got a lot of backlash for that as well at the time. Like,
yeah, he did. Hell of a lot of backlash.
Lorenz has a brazy conversion rate when it comes to them sorts of takes.
Yeah.
He saw it like, I thought people were just overreacting anyway. Oh, he's 18 and everything. Okay, play well.
Yeah, because when he plays well, he'll get applauded. It's like when he's come off the bench at points. When he's been impactful.
That's what his role needs to be.
Yes, absolutely. And that in there lies the problem. But the game overall, against Chelsea, I was just, again, I've said this, basics. And what we did against Chelsea in that game was compete. That's all I ask of Manchester United currently at this moment in time is compete. And we competed against the side that are better than us. I don't know why Manchester United...
And you guys silenced our attack.
Exactly. And we created the better chances going forward. Garnacho missed one, Bruno missed one, Rashford hit the bar. But we know our attack's limited. You're telling me Rashford, Garnacho and Bruno missed chances. Water is red. The sky is blue.
Is it an overreaction to say that your attack is terrible? That's the other thing I debated with Sava today. He was like saying terrible is over the top.
No, our attack is terrible. However, where Savić probably coming from is Spurs have a terrible attack too, but they have a manager that implements a system that helps them. They're the highest goal scorers in the Premier League.
Plus, I know Sav don't really like it when you have those sorts of like tags on players. I remember we had a debate about Havertz because I said he was shit. He was like, well, he's not shit. Madrid want him. And I'm like, yeah, they want him as a Vazquez replacement. That ain't nothing. He's shit. Yeah. Like, it's
about systems. I say this all the time. Do I expect Amorim in the time he's here till the end of the season to get more out of these players? Yes.
How much more?
Score 2. We need to be a 2-goal a game team. Like overall, over the 27
That's
games.
achievable.
That's completely fair.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say when Amorim comes in, you need your wing backs and your front three changed immediately.
That's definitely in the summer. But I expect him with this group now get more out of these players now. If you're as good a coach as everyone says you are, you'll be able to get more out of these players. Yes, in the summer, 110% we need improvements. Not like that goes without saying.
You need
we need 2 wing backs, we need a 10, and we need a striker. That goes without
I
saying.
think we've both been linked with like Nori today.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I'm talking about as of right now, the period when he joins next week, he'll join, well, after the international break, which is next week, up until the end of the season, gets more out of these players because they're not this bad. You got 27 league games plus the Europa League plus the FA Cup plus the Carabao Cup. Go target one of the trophies and go and improve us in the league. Not only individual, from a team perspective. Have us competing. Ruud just did that against Chelsea. Chelsea are a better side than Manchester United. And we competed for the entire game. That's where we're at. Then in the summer, you can then identify who you need, what profiles you need, who can play your system to a good to decent level, who you want to get rid of, and then we go on from there. So I'm looking at that Europa League. If we don't win a trophy, I'm like, something went wrong. Obviously, there's context to that. If we run up in the Europa League against the athletic club, Lazio, for example, like one of those. Like if it's a Serie A team or a Bundesliga team or a La Liga team, I'd hear it.
Or
to an extent.
Leon.
French, Ligue 1. Basically, one of the teams from one of the major European leagues, I'd hear it. Or if we get bounced by a Greek side or Cypriot side or some bullshit or a team from Moldova or Estonia, I'm asking questions. You get bounced out there out of the competition by Bodo Glint or something, or Victoria P or some shit.
Alright, so here's the table.
What I would say
You
though,
got Lazio, you got Tottenham, you ain't got to worry about them. Ajax, maybe Galatasaray, definitely.
Galatasaray are a threat. Yeah.
Frankfurt Athletic Club, Leon.
Frankfurt are a very good side.
Yeah,
that's it.
Leon a threat.
There's like 4 or 5 teams. I'm like, alright, that's acceptable. We played Fenerbahce, they're rubbish. We don't beat Fenerbahce over 2 legs, I'd be disappointed. Played Porto.
Roma might
Porto
be getting
well.
Frank Lampard.
No, Roma, you would crush Roma like a bug.
I expect to beat Porto.
Their squad construction is horrific. They don't know what managers
There's only 4
No,
or 5
respect
teams.
Super Frank's Roma, man. Come on.
Man, get him there, man, to Roma, and then we can draw them. But yeah, there's only 4 or 5 teams I'm accepting where I'm like, alright, fairs. Like we can't be going out to Ludogorets.
By the way,
carry a
Flawless,
bag.
you're
I like
Ineos
Carabag.
You're
I
Ineos.
can't be going out to Karabag or RFS. You know what I'm saying? We can't be losing to DFS. Like, come on, or Union St. Giro or whoever. Like, come on, man.
DFS
Come on,
so
man.
efficient.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
beat Union Saint Joe are gonna beat Roma though on Thursday.
Yeah, that's all well and good. Like, but my point is,
Sounds
they
like
need to be
university.
doing the business.
And got Pauk on Thursday.
They need to be doing the business.
Hulk are up and down. I can't figure them out.
Need to be doing the
I was
business.
21st in the league.
Hey, Jan, you know what? Nobody asked you. Go back to your phone, love. No one asked you shit. You know what I'm saying? Go back to your phone, all right? Go back to the conversation with whoever you're talking to. Leave us to chat about Europa League business, all right? And if you want to know why we're 21st, because it's terrorists that we had in charge.
Who's top of the Europa League table again? Can you show that?
I think it's Spurs.
Forget. No, it's not.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But you know what? We'll be there soon. Come the end of it, we'll be there so it's calm. You know what I'm saying? Come the end of it, we'll top the group.
Hey, shout out Pedro, man. I heard
We'll
he's
top-
doing
Oh, yeah,
his
come
thing.
the end of
I
it.
forgot that's one of your many teams. Like, I can't.
Yeah, because you know he's a footballing slag. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, man. You got holes everywhere, man.
Yeah, man. It's a
Different
nice
area.
lifestyle. You should join. You know what
Nah,
I'm
I'm not a whole mate. You know what I'm saying? I leave that to you.
Join
You
in
know
on the gang.
I like Pimp Steve.
Hey, what are you talking about? Hey,
yo.
yo, what are you talking
That
about?
was
Yo?
wild.
Yo, that is wild, yo. What is going on? Steve, you need to relax. Hey, go drink
I
some
didn't
water,
hear
fam.
that one, but
You don't want to hear that. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the worst offers I've ever received. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong with you? Huh?
So join the what?
I said join the yes. You know what, man? Like,
Join the
I'd-
gang,
I'd-
man. You know.
this guy said it.
Oh,
This guy
brother.
said it again, you know. Man said it again shamelessly.
Hey, this is when you're. Oh, I can't say that. No, man.
That's
No.
when
Yeah,
you're like
don't
that
like-
fucking
don't join
girl that
in.
wants to shag 1,000
No, I'm
man.
not
That's
gonna say anything
crazy.
like that.
Yeah, this
Join-
guy with
join-
all his
join
teams
the-
and that, man. I'm a loyal person, man. I'm a loyal person.
Join the P Diddy party. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my days.
Yo, Steve, put the
Oh, there we
baby
go.
oil down and go get some water, man.
Ah no.
Put the baby oil
That's like the
down and go
moving
drink some
pause
water.
button.
No, I'm sorry.
That
This
is
is when the
crazy.
autism starts kicking in, man. I hear it, man.
This guy is crazy. Look at him. Look how funny he thinks he is. That's the funniest shit in the world. He thinks it's hilarious. He thinks it's hilarious. 100% my bad.
This is where the spectrum starts kicking in, man. I hear it.
This guy, bro.
Steve Diddy
Fucking
is
hell.
crazy. Steve Diddy is crazy.
These man
Yeah,
can't
man,
be
you know
stressed.
what?
Look at him, he's finished. Look at him.
Shame.
He's hilarious. Look.
Shame.
Look at him. He's
Shame.
done in.
This
Yeah,
guy.
Steve's finished for the show, mate. He's gonna be laughing about that.
He's been laughing all show.
Yeah, he's gonna be cracking up about that. 'cause
You
he's
man
a
who
hoe.
don't know, he spent the whole show in the private chat just talking about how fucking Steve
Special
Cooper's
Steve
special and all that.
cracking up. Nobody even responded. He just writing jokes to himself, people. That's the craziest part of cracking up.
Do you know what it is? The
Did you
problem is,
really
bro,
write
it's-
super special Frank in the chat too? Like, what the fuck?
Like, what
Well,
is super
what?
special spaghetti, Frank? What is that?
Because he's going to Roma.
Oh my god.
No, the problem is Steve just watches my reaction in a private.
What
Like,
the
for me to react to the
Oh,
private.
Nacho is a selfish what?
Selfish.
Steve guy's finished.
That private chat is in like
See,
the
people
lowest.
don't be a
darkest
hoe,
depths
man.
of
You know what
hell.
I'm saying? Support one football team. You don't want to be like Steve.
Look at the surroundings.
Yeah,
of his
Steve's
shirt
finished.
and
Look,
that.
Steve's really done out, you know. He's still laughing about the gangbang joke. Look at him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, brother.
Hey, Lewis, man, yo.
Yeah. Don't worry, Warrior. We got the hint. We got the hint. Don't worry. Right. Yeah, we're gonna send everybody over to what's it called? Sarcasm City. They got the Manchester United Man City podcast. So more
Yeah,
football
we're talking about
conversations
Ruben
over
Amorim
there.
sporting battering Manchester City 4-1 with myself and Vato. Shout out to Vato. What's up? What's
Actually,
up,
great
yeah? Talk to me,
timing for
darling.
the show.
What's
You
up?
didn't watch the game and it shows. But
Who didn't watch? I didn't watch the game. I'm saying like Vato's there. That's why he's the Manchester City rep. I'm just going off what my chat told me that you lot got battered. You want me to argue with the people now?
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
hold
Vader's
that.
going to
Yeah,
be able to
yeah.
explain what went wrong.
Yeah, I'm hurting as just as much as
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that.
I think it's-
No, but don't worry. You
Sporting are
battered
going to win it
Arsenal,
all,
man.
mate. You know what I'm saying? And the Bayern are going to lose the German league. Lazio is going to do shit in the Europa League.
I already
You know what I'm
know
saying?
that.
Yeah, Lazio, yeah, they're not going to win the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich, Lazio are going to do terrible in Serie A.
Lazio are not going to win the Bundesliga. That's a new one.
That is true. Lazio ain't going to win the Europa League either.
They're not in contention for the
Let me have a
Bundesliga.
look.
They ain't going to win the Europa League either.
I didn't say we would.
No, I'm just letting you know. I'm just reminding you.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just
Liverpool
letting you
are
know.
Big two.
Say that again.
I'm gonna remind you. Liverpool are gonna win one of the big.
Yeah, what a trophy for Lazio, Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying?
I would-
Rangers. Who other team you got?
Bayern got a
Strasbourg,
trophy this season,
Newcastle.
though.
Newcastle. What a trophy for one of your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clubs, mate.
Yeah, I'm loyal though.
Yeah, loyal to 10 clubs, yeah.
I said loyal. You're taking the piss.
This guy said loyal.
It's like
yo.
I've literally watched you switch shirts between watch along.
Yeah, he's a proper slag, yo. This guy, yo. He's a proper-
Hey, yo.
It's like Nick Cannon, the football YouTuber.
You are a slag. You are a footballing hoe. What we talking about?
yo. Calling another man a slag, looking in his eyes like that. That's crazy.
I don't even be looking at you, mate.
Wait,
You think a lot of yourself. I don't even be looking at you. This guy. Look how much he thinks of himself. He thinks I look at him.
Listen, you're looking into my eyes. What the fuck? What the fuck,
Steve,
man?
Steve on some crazy shit, man. I'm telling you.
Now you just gotta embrace the gimmick. Get yourself a pimp stick and everything.
Oh no.
All right, Pimp Steve. You gotta run the gimmick.
Facts.
It's like
Your
Nick Cannon.
Halloween suit, everything.
Yeah,
You're
man. A
good.
pimp named Steve. That's what he should call himself.
Yeah,
Pimp
man.
named
That's
Steve.
it.
A pimp named Steve, like a pimp named Slipback. You say the whole thing.
It's like alter ego, bro.
Yeah.
It's not even alter ego. It's him.
You could have different
Yeah,
ones
real
for all the
shit.
clubs you support.
But I don't want to lose any more viewers for the redirect. So I'm gonna send everyone over to Flawless. Everybody head over to Sarcasm City TV. More city cooking. I'm sure some of you guys will enjoy that. And yeah, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Be back tomorrow. Chelsea.